Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
A moment, please. My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bumbaloni.
Please, the gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please, the gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Can you spare any? As a personal favor? We knew you were a true friend, and generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know. Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemist to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I suppose this is farewell. I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
狐の姉さんがレコードくれた。帰って聞こっか。
Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring us a damn thing, and yet... Thank you. Truly. I'm not saying I'm ready to set up housekeeping, or that I even trust you. But given time, I think we could become actual friends.
これは本心っぽいな。
Lady Antonia has heard about the grand exhibition. She realizes their cure is meaningless. Her illness has worsened. Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon. Lady Antonia cautions against it, to be sure. But I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope. I have heard about an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines. Please find a way to treat her.
ルイ君ご指名やで。
How's the cure for the petrification disease coming along? Glad you asked. It's going well, thanks to you. Sadly, it cannot cure everyone completely. Victims who have progressed too far have already lost organ function, and there's no way to restore that. Even if we eliminate the petrification disease, they won't last long. Their passing might be less painful than petrification, though. Are you sure? I can make a cure, Mr. Stalker, but I leave the choice to you. A longer but painful life, or a quicker but peaceful end. I'll make the cure if you give me one gold coin fruit.
こういう今本人の意思を確認してからなんちゃう。渡さないにしても、とりあえずもらっとく。そうしようか。
The cure isn't exactly stable. Give it to the patient as soon as possible.
賞味期限が近いらしい。使用期限ね。
I believed in you, and my belief has been rewarded. She can be cured. It feels like a dream. The possibility of imminent death, though. I won't pain ever leave her alone. I cannot make this every option is painful. I cannot know what's best for her. What would you choose?
うちなら本人に確認するけど、勝手に決めないって考えては使わんかな。
I see that you too are reluctant to bid farewell to Lady Antonia. I wish she could stay with me longer, even if that time might be painful for her. Is that selfish of me? Feelings are such frightening territory. I hope she forgives me for my choice. I will dispose of that cure, lest I be tempted. Please accept this token of my gratitude.
お前らのその口は何のためについてんねん。話すべきことはちゃんと話せ。冷蔵庫のプリンは食べました。
Will you do, me a favor? For once, it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to Alidoro. I'd give it to him myself, but he's in the barren swamp now. He'll understand the significance of this gift. I know. Just do this for me, and I'll be grateful.
あいつお出かけしてんのか。指が4本。無事にホテルに来れたみたい。
At the Grand Exhibition. I was able to escape, thanks to you. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. I'm a soldier from outside Krot. They sent us in pairs to investigate. I got trapped by the blockade and separated from my partner. I don't think the puppets are the only things at play here. Can I stay with you until I get in touch with my partner?
石化病になりたくなかったら面白マスクつけんといかんよ。
Wow! You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island, a place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way, a dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Purcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, companion.
ということで、ヤセチの沼で黄金のエルゴを見つけるのが今回の目的だね。ゴールデンエルーゴ。あれ全部人形の残骸か。おそらくは、やばすぎやん。ちなみに今回の武器はアカネちゃん印の新商品。電撃ピザカッターの刃とクロックソードの絵を組み合わせたもんや。なんでその2つなの？ピザカッターの方は攻撃を当て続けると火力が上がる効果があって、クロックソードの絵の強攻撃は達人の連撃やから、速攻で最大火力を叩き込めるっちゅう算段や。ピノキオくんの強靭のなさを自覚していない。クラットの発展の代償か。まあ公園になれるんなら、沼も喜んでるやろ。慣れましたか？
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a public graveyard. Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually it had much bigger concerns. If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too, it's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
フラグか。楽しくなってまいりました。見て見て、これがしたかったやつ。くっそいよ の中身はなんじゃろな。次。この裏にでも隠れて狼くん、今回もよろしくね。
お任せを。おい、
この背銀太っちょピエロ、モーションが少なくてやりづらい。よこりーなあに喜んでんねん。次はお前やぞ。三角くるくるにはめっちゃ便利。箱の中身はなんじゃろな。リチャージリジネ効果だね。電池ケチりたい時に使おうか。だね。ドロッコアドベンチャーやん。いってらっしゃい。最初のところに繋がる書とかだね。
Those damn alchemists. The terms of bargain almost intolerable. Well, I don't think I care about those hotel people anyway. But there are limits.
おやおやおや。
How do you do? Quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair, rare parts and weapons worthy of a hero. Might catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of.
ビビってんの見え見えやん。お姉ちゃん手袋。おっと。
What's this? A gift for a rescuer. From a technician girl. I don't remember. I've saved so many of the common people. Anyway, thank her, I suppose. Oh. Oh dear. These gloves are a mess. They don't even fit. Is this a practical joke? My God, I never did like that girl. She's just like him. Oh. Never mind. I thought you had better taste than this. How disappointing. Get these rags out of my sight.
今回は失言が多いな。ビクターのエルゴでもらうんはアミュレットの方。これも連撃強化だから、ピザカッターと相性いいね。撃つとピザカッターの相性の悪さを除けば、な。
Hey, about my request last time. Did you give Alidoro the gloves? Even the union's advancement test didn't make me this nervous. Alright, I'm ready. Tell me the truth. Did the gloves make Alidoro happy?
喜んでたよな、葵ちゃん。なんか言ってくれ。
Really? What a relief! I'm confident in my weapons, but it was my first time making gloves, so I was a little nervous. Okay, more than a little. Gloves seem the logical gift because I know he lost a finger. I was there, after all. When the workshop tower collapsed, the hound lost a finger saving me. We could have starved to death trapped under the rubble if it wasn't for the hound's sacrifice back then. I don't want to think about it, and yet I can't forget it. I will never repay that sacrifice, even if I spend my whole life trying, but I'm gonna start now. Thanks. I was too shy to give such a gift to him myself. Speaking of gifts, I got something for you. Take it with my thanks.
あのアリドーロって、もしかして偽物？あんな被り物だから、成り代わるなんてわけないのかも。アリドーロへの好感度が下がった。
I hear there is a new guest at the hotel, and that you had a little something to do with that. I just find saving people is its own reward. I certainly don't need the money. Even strangers, everyone deserves some help now and then. If we who live through times like this don't live the best lives we can, we dishonor the memories of all we have lost. Honoring the lost is why I do what I do. way. I envy the dead. They don't have to know what it's like to remember that they're gone. Ha! And here I go again. Blah, 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 and who cares, huh? Now, let's get out there and save my... that is, our city.
ベニオジへの好感度が上がった。
Ah, the Grand Covenant. You're not asking much, are you? Very well. Geppetto himself created it, and God help me, I made it work. It's in every puppet, a sort of conscience. And in theory, it should have prevented anything like the puppet frenzy ever happening. It's because we don't truly understand ergo, at least that's my view. Sometimes ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Which is a dangerous thing if someone's not ready to handle it. Though that is rare. Or used to be. Hence, the Grand Covenant. Humanity's safety net. But it did not work. The puppet frenzy happened anyway. And I still don't know how. So, the King of Puppets, how did he get around the Covenant, I wonder? He used the ergo wavelengths, but what did he do to their consciences? However, it's a different story when a single puppet cracks the safety device of so many puppets. Does the Grand Covenant break when their ego awakens? Or did someone cause the frenzy after lifting the Grand Covenant? If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of Puppets is a means to an end. I am but a simple, brilliant genius and a man about town. I do not pretend to be otherwise. That is why I'm asking you to solve this. Everything depends on what you do now and your choices.
話が長すぎてベニオチへの好感度が下がった。女心と秋の空。ここめっちゃ広いし中ボスか？なんか落とした？
おい。
あそこか。
So they do exist. Other puppets like me not bound by the Grand Covenant. I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets, they all hate me. But I want to be friends with humans. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll return the favor. I want to learn how to feel. I see now how scary losing someone can be. I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Thank you. Hello, my only friend. What? Clapping is the mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks.
今はこんなもんか。人形さん、知ってるでしょ？食いしばる！箱の中身はなんじゃろな？なんで今解いたの？なんでやろ？アリドーロが言ってたやん。カラスだからやろ？そうは言ってないけど。箱の中身はなんじゃろな？こちゃれた紅これ、子は余計だよ。しゃれた紅で、そうじゃなくて。やつって誰？それは、紛れもなく。やーつさー、サイコガン装備してんのがこっちやろ。この下にアイテムあんねん。こっから飛べば着地できんかな？その高さはまず即死なんじゃない？大丈夫。助走つければいける。ほなやくで。 着地できましたか？積み場全レジだ。これはあかんやろ。中央あたりだけ雑に補修されたみたいになってるね。あいつに確認してもらおうか。お、大丈夫そう。ほんならお仕事を落ちたな。お手手が見えてるで。箱の中身はなんじゃろな。いつものこのマップ。おお踏ん張る P まだ落ちてへんで。諦めました。石に注意って書いてあったのに。箱の中身はなんじゃろな。よいしょよいしょで交換してこか。よいしょよいしょね。何よいしょよいしょってやめてくれ。箱の中身はなんじゃろな。これは黒猫の武器やな。とんがり坊やがおる。この距離であんなでっかいのか。しっかり準備してから挑もっか。ういうい。最大スタミナ量増加のアミュレットだね。紅これどうぞ。
You are indeed full of surprises, sir. Patrons of prestige can always count on seeing a bit more than the average customer. I am talking about you, sir. Shall we pay a visit to the House of Vanini's private preserve?
新しいおもちゃと砥石入荷してんな。相手を崩しやすくするのとクリティカル率アップの効果だね。いつ使うかはわからんがな。アミュレットも増えてんな。これも使うかわからんが買っとく。門町ご苦労さん。ファルコーンアイズ。これ少ないけんど受け取ってな。なんやこれ落ちなりやん。絶対落とされるやろこれ。でもこの道しかないし、あの岸に着地してクソデカ中ボス戦か。はよ行け。はい。
Whoa! An earthquake! That came from the direction of Krot Central Station. Oh, this could be bad, pal. Really, really bad.
ビビって逃げてる。こういうの嫌い。賢い個体が廃棄された人形から L の絞り出して成長してるんか。リサイクル特化型カーカス。エコロジーやな。アンバサ。こんなとこで何してん？
Hey, are you a treasure hunter too? Strange to me someone in my line of work. I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief or anything. I am on a serious expedition. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter named Alidoro, would you? I'm a big fan. I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces, but this lock has me at a dead end, and I so wanted to explore the Hermit's Cave. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open.
ここのボス倒した後にでもまた見に来ようか。
Life is short, and life in Krot is shorter. I reckon I should cherish what time I've got. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open.
もちっとお話。
You never heard of Alidoro? He's a treasure hunter and one of the best. And unlike a lot of the riffraff in Krot, he's not a thief. He's a pro who excavates antiquities methodically. And professionalism is important when you're talking about Ergo. Just mention Ergo and everyone cares about the history behind the ruins. That's why Alidoro has the reputation he does. The quality of his information and the condition of the antiquities are on another level. I know there are rumors about Alidoro lately, but I know jealousy when I hear it. The rumors? For starters, they're nonsense.
Alidoro is the last person you'd suspect of crimes like fraud, theft, and assault. It's crazy. I've even seen a wanted poster of him. Those alchemists must be behind it. Those guys act like they own the ruins, and they don't want treasure hunters to earn an honest living. I mean, come on. We're talking about the Alidoro who saved all those lives in the workshop tower rubble. So, no, I don't believe a word of it. Ugh, would you get a load of this? I grabbed it as a souvenir, but it's just malicious propaganda. You take it.
お前にはうちがちり紙回収してるように見えとんのか。どれどれ、なりすましって。うちの予想当たってるやん。警戒はしとこ。
My treasure? Well, this is what I've got so far. It's a cryptic vessel. A sort of cipher device, but I don't know how it works. I don't want to throw it away. I think it's a clue to some stolen goods. I found it between the corpses of 2 thieves who died fighting over it. You know what they say, no honor among thieves. But I can't make heads or tails of it. If you want it, it's yours.
こいつ、トレジャーハンターに向いてなさすぎやろ。ま、儲け儲け。
I always welcome friends.
これ頼むわ。
There you are. Now, just leave this to me. Done and done. You will find Venigni always seeks to rise to the challenge at hand.
あれ、めっちゃ短い。そういう時もあるさ。あ、ここ宝箱あんのに入れんかったとこや。覚えてるうちにサクッと取り行こう。あれ、あんなやつおったっけな。
How did you find this place? They sent you, didn't they? Those guys blabber about loyalty, but when the chips are down, they'll stab each other in the back. I don't know what's inside, and I don't really care. Take it with you and hurry.
ええんか、気前ええおっちゃんやな。罠なんじゃない？
Getting involved sounds like trouble to me. You can find the stolen goods on your own.
巻き込まれたない言うてるし、足洗ったんやろきっと。だといいけど。邪魔すんで。そうそう、あれが外から見えてたんよな。罠もなさそう。あんの野郎どこ行きやがった。だから言ったのにクソ。ハゲ店から油断した。まあ、もらうもんはもらいます。アミュレットは、今の3色強化が強すぎんな。つけるけどな、しばらくこれで行ってみよか。そしたらボス戦、今回は扉なしなんだ。珍しいな。さて、どんなモンスターが出てくんのか。将軍ギザミ。じゃねえな、なんやあの足。カメラマンがやられたあの不可視の存在を。もんじゃら、もじゃんぼかも。ということでボス戦、沼地のポケットモンスターこともんじゃらだね。いろいろ間違ってんで、一人の動き見よか。あ、これ体力バー2本タイプだ。よし、さっさと警戒変化せい。レージはもうないね。ま、それはしゃあない。気味悪すぎやろ。さっき人形の背中に生えてたのが 今回の目的の黄金のエルゴだね。ほんじゃまさっさとしばいて腹かっさばこうか。こいつ立てるんか。つかみもあんのね。オッケーオッケー。分かったことがいくつか。壁を背にして戦うともみくちゃにされる。相手が大きいからね。電撃と発火の砥石を使ってみたけど、チョコマカに置かれるせいで状態以上まで持ち込めん。もしかしたら耐性があるのかもしれん。それで今回は腐食の砥石なんだ。ただ毒使ってくるやつが特に弱いかって話。操ってる人形が5つなに戦った黒獣パールと同じモデルっぽいから、初見でも対処できる攻撃はある。おいまだあるぞ。何カウントやめとんねん。どうやらその先を知らないみたい。ちょっと成長した片栗粉や。腐食が入ってるね。完全無効やなくてよかったら、あとはどんだけ削ってくれるかやな。忘れたらあかんのな。ファルコーン判断が遅い。中距離で様子見することがそこそこあるから、要所要所で差し込むで。よいしょよいしょ。よし、ダウン取った。ちょっと眠ってから致命取るで。どこ行くねん。焦った。にしてもほんまに何食ったらこんなになんねん。今ある情報だと主食はおそらく廃棄された人間に残されたエルモだね。問題はそのエルゴなんやな。エルモの正体はあれやろ。人間魂的な。平たく言えばね、大量の魂を取り込んだからわけわからん化け物の姿になったっちゅうこんか。じゃああの爪はどっから出てきたんやろ。石化病のカニでもつまみ食いしたんじゃない。真面目な考察終了か。それか元のカニか。確かにカニはいつもつまつましとるもんや。てかヤドカリの方も近くね。目とか爪とか第二形態は人形仲良し。これも人間の不法投棄のなせる技か。生き物がたくましいね。ほんじゃなそろそろ楽にしてやるか。この電撃の後に三角ぶち込むで。おほら生きてる。なんでやねん。ということで超進化ヤドカリは9回目でクリアだね。お、噂の指名手配犯やん。
I knew you'd do it. I had a feeling you'd be the perfect bait. I got what I wanted thanks to you. The last hero weapon is finally in my hands. I knew where it was, but I didn't dare lay my hands on it. The swamp is too dangerous. Someday soon, you'll see. You have my thanks. And you've earned a nickname. Alidoro's best bait. See you at the hotel.
お前も刻むぞ。
I found the last treasure thanks to you. The saber. A precious artifact from overseas. It'll always remind me of the rascal who stole it, then fell into the nest. I tried to save him, but I failed. Let the punishment fit the crime, I say. And in a twist of fate, you must become the weapon's true owner.
手放してええんか。マジで刀やん。うちのくさび丸はここにあったんやな。どちらかといえばからたち。こっちは赤攻撃を回避できるようになるアミュレットだね。カチッからいらん。まあいいけど。そういやちり紙回収してたんやった。
A poster singing my praises? Oh dear, your practical jokes go too far. Oh, a wanted poster. Let me explain. There is an unscrupulous reporter called Medoro, and he's the epitome of yellow journalism, and he only writes favorable articles if you bribe him. One time, I didn't give him a certain antique he wanted, and he slandered me, just like this. What has this world come to? Even noble explorers searching for true history get lambasted for all to see. Perhaps I should be pleased that the scrap of paper is powerless, as there's no authority to pay the reward. You can keep it as a souvenir.
嫌だからいらんて。これ例のブツ。
Can it be? It can. Are you hurt anywhere? Ha! You never fail to surprise me, companion. Now, allow me to return the surprise. This little wonder creates a lead-acid battery in a flash. The golden ergo is the purest form of power we can use, and it's nearly perfect. We could power a city block with this. You see, the alchemists ordered transportation from me, powered by this. I'm not sure, but maybe it's still in their underground base. Just one problem with the base. I don't know exactly where it is. I don't know when exactly either. I had to just hand it over immediately after the launching ceremony. After all, I am the prince of the Krat social scene, and I surrendered to their mysticism. There, it's done. Now take it. Secret alchemist's underground lab. That sounds like something Antonia might well have heard of. You'd better ask her about it.
どもども。くさび丸鍛えて。
Could you show me that saber? I recognize it anywhere. This is a saber from the country of the morning. You found this in the barren swamp? That's odd. Remember how I said my family were weapon experts? One of my earliest memories is of them talking about sabers like this. Maybe a thief stole this from the Grand Exhibition Gallery. Though it's just a gallery of ghosts now. With no one claiming ownership, I suppose it's yours. But take good care of it. This weapon carries a little bit of my heritage.
といったところで、今回はこの辺で、またな。